What's up, Cave Dwellers? I'm Gabe.
I'm Lex.
And we're back again after a short one weekend break because of Memorial Day. How's everybody been? How have you been, Lex?
Tired.
Feels like I've been a bit since I've seen you.
It's been a while. You sounded like the other day.
I don't believe you.
Okay.
Before we get into today's video, we're going to go ahead and thank our sponsors. We've got Comic Shield, as always. Wonderful people over there. Make sure to go check them out. They have the strongest and best and easiest to fold comic shipping boxes and card shipping boxes. We absolutely love them. They're good for comics. They have graded card. They have graded comics. They have regular card. They are absolutely wonderful to use. I 100% recommend them, and they're cheap when you buy it in bulk. So if you are regularly shipping, I recommend using them. They're really easy to deal with. Our other sponsor is
Gabescave Comic Cards and Collectibles. You can go to gabescave.com or download our app.
That's right. You can set up online pull lists, and if you don't have a local comic shop, you can always use that to get your weekly comics. So,
including the one we're going to talk about today.
That's right. Today we have a pull list gem. But before we get into that, we've got a few announcements.
We do have a few announcements.
So, we've got cons. Tulsa Horror Con, that is in November. And then we also have GeekCon coming up real soon in August, and that is August. That is the weekend around August 20th.
Okay.
I would think. So that's going to be a fun one. You're going to that one.
I'm going to that one.
I got told that the other day. So
cool.
Congratulations. Cool. You get to work. I think Chris might actually be going too.
Oh, cool.
So we'll get Chris again. That's going to be fun. We'll be there. I'm sure we'll have a booth, and then we'll also be running the panels, just hanging out with people. Make sure to come see us if you're in the area. That's in Shreveport. Then we have OKC Pop Culture Con and Horror Con, similar to Tulsa Horror Con, but this one's in OKC. And that is going to be July 18th to the 20th at OKC Convention Center. That's going to be a fun one too. I do recommend if you're in the area for that one, go check it out. We will be running panels there too, I believe. And then at the end of the year, I know, Billy, and you're very excited for this one.
Yep.
Cajun Con, December 6th and 7th in Gonzales, Louisiana. I'm very excited for this. I can't wait. We're not doing panels. We are running around with a microphone and harassing celebrities to do voice lines so that they can promote themselves. It's going to be great.
It's going to be real fun.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I say harassing as a very light term and not something that's like actually being irritable.
We mean everything is a joke.
Most of the time. Without further ado, I say we go ahead and get into today's topic.
Yeah.
Today we've got The Pale Knight. This is a really fun one. It came out this week. It's a number 1. It is by Mad Cave. I had someone ask me yesterday what else they have done. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm terrible, and I don't actually know what else Mad Cave has done, so you can roast me for that in the comments if you want. I don't know. Real bad about that. However, I do love this book. I'm really enjoying it. This is cover A, that's cover B, right?
Yes.
Okay, so A and B. He's a fan of B, I'm a fan of A. I absolutely love this style, so I'm just a really big fan of it. If this cover had this style of artwork in the black and red, I would have liked it more.
Yeah.
If this was like all black and red, but I don't think it would have worked very well. I like the colors in this, so I'm a big fan of this. Honestly, this very much reminds me of Conan, kind of Frank Frazetta-y, you know?
Yeah, I can see that.
It kind of reminds me of stuff like that. That painted art style, I do like it though. And that's probably why I'm such a big fan of this one. But about the book, I absolutely love it. If you haven't gotten a copy of this and you're wanting to get a copy of it, absolutely make sure to go get your copy, read it, check it out.
Gabescave.com.
Spoilers for the book, by the way. It starts, you're following the Pale Knight. What is he? Gray? Something Gray?
Something like that. I wasn't really paying that much attention.
I think his name's, it says on like the second page, dude. No, he calls him the Pale Knight. Yeah, he calls himself. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I was right.
Yeah.
So his name is D. Gray. And he's a knight, and he has trouble being around death and like killing people is what it seems like. It really makes you think that through the first part of the book.
Death is a difficult topic.
Yes, for him specifically. And the scent of rotting flesh, stuff like that, it bothers him.
Well, I feel
and
like
it seems like...
the scent of rotten flesh, I feel like bothers most people.
But didn't bother his squire.
Yeah, I guess back in that day it wouldn't have bothered as
Not
many
a lot of people. No, it wouldn't. But
nowadays,
De Grey is he's a knight, and he kind of hates his job, basically.
Take this job and shove it.
He hates the life he has to live, but he is honor bound to continue doing it.
But Dad, my heart hurts.
Shut up!
And you're getting through this book, and then it kind of just drops out of nowhere his son, which you can see in this cover. And it is a gnarly art panel in here of his son with all these open wounds from a disease. And I'll let you read the line that goes along with it, but he's not given a lot of time.
yeah.
And he seems to be in pain, of course. And later that night, D. Grey gets visited by Death himself.
Hello, I'm Death.
And Death makes a deal. Another knight has become vexing to Death. And he wants him... He's eluded Death so many times that Death has asked for D. Grey to go and slay him before the new moon, and he'll spare his son. And so it starts this adventure for D. Grey to go and save his son's life.
I will go and save him, but only if he is subscribed to the channel.
As far as it goes, I love this number one.
Yeah.
I think it is a perfect intro to the story and showing you what your characters are. It gives you a little bit of a sense of urgency by saying, hey, you only have 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
And then on top of that, the art style is beautiful. And even in some panels, I would consider wicked.
Yeah.
I absolutely love it. I'm loving the writing. I'm loving these covers. I can't recommend this enough.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you liked about it?
The character of Death, I feel like he talks the way you expect him to.
Yes, absolutely.
And I really like that detail. Any story that tells Death in a good way.
Yeah.
I instantly like that story more, just because I think the concept of Death being like kind of a person, like entity, is just a fun idea.
It is. It really is. And I like the way that they went with this. My favorite argument with Death is he the one that kills people, or is he just the one that ferries the souls?
Yeah.
And
it
I
seems
love
like in
that
this one,
argument. He is the
he's
one that
just-
kills them.
Does he? Because he needs him to go kill the other guy for him.
You're right, but he also said that he would spare his son.
Yeah, but maybe that's just saying he's just not gonna take the soul yet.
I mean, possibly. I don't know, and I love that mystery.
Yeah.
And we may not know in this book ever, but I do love the way that they put it. I do love the character of Death. I think it is done very well. And I think the art in that panel is very beautiful. In a weird way to say that, I do think it is a beautiful panel. If you can, go make sure to get yourself a copy of this. I know we still have a few on our website. Make sure to get some. Absolutely check it out and keep following along with the series. It's worth it. I think I'm definitely going to.
Yeah.
Well, remember, Death does not lie.
Yeah. He comes for all of us.
With that being said, I say we go ahead and move into some artist spotlight.
Yeah, sounds pretty good.
Welcome to today's artist spotlight. We've got Veronica. These are some beautifully done cards. I'm absolutely loving them. You want me to start with the top row?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So we've got in that top left over here the Balrog. And then we've got Gandalf versus the Balrog. Gandalf's down here. That's the Balrog up here with his two horns in his mouth. And then we have the King of the Oathbreakers from Return of the King, Gandalf, and then the Netflix adaptation of The Witcher with Henry Cavill, the only right one.
Yeah, and down here we got Joel, we got 2 Wednesday Addams, a Harry Potter, and a Willy Wonka.
So.
Hey, this one's got Thing.
Yeah, it does have Thing. So what is your favorite out of these?
I don't know, because I really like this art style.
Mm-hmm.
I really like that art style because that's the same art style that the Dracula book was in.
Mm-hmm.
And I really like that art style, so I want to say that one. I'm probably going to say it's either that one or Gandalf.
I've got to say the King of the Oathbreakers. You never see them unless it's the only time you see ring wraiths drawn really is like Nazgul, and you don't see them in the ring wraith form often. So I'm very happy to see a King of the Oathbreakers. It's really cool. I really do enjoy it. I'd say probably my second is the Balrog on the end.
Yeah.
I'm a big Lord of the Rings fan, so I do very much enjoy these.
I just thought it looked kind of creepy and cool, and I liked it.
Anyways, we absolutely love these cards. Make sure to get signed up in the description below for the giveaways during next week's video. And without further ado, I guess we're going to go ahead and move towards our giveaways.
Yeah.
And welcome to the giveaways. We've got the video was not last week. It was the week before last, since we didn't do one for Memorial Day. So those who signed up, we are transferring your stuff over to this week. That is getting given away this week. So hope y'all enjoyed those giveaways, and we'll make sure those get shipped out to you, and make sure to get signed up for the sketch card giveaway for next week in the description below through the drop down link. On Gabescave.com, we've got a bunch of exclusives, not to mention today's book that you can try to go and get a copy of, and I 100% recommend it. We've got a lot of different exclusives. Lost Fantasy was one not too long ago. That's a ton of fun. It's about a detective who's magical and carries a breaker blade. He carries an arsenal of weapons, but you get to see him with the breaker blade first. It's not actually the breaker blade, but it looks like a breaker blade, so I'm going to call it that.
Yeah. That's fair.
It's really cool. I absolutely recommend it. And there's a Final Fantasy homage cover, so I recommend it. Plus our exclusive cover. Other than that,
put in the comments which cover you like more.
We'll see which ones agree with me more.
Yeah, we'll see.
I know everybody's going to pick the one you like more. This is tasteful for me. This is more tasteful.
I love this one. I just really like just simple black and red together.
I get that. I really do. I love black, white, and red, but I absolutely love this. I would have this as a painting on my wall.
Yeah.
Gladly. Like, I would take this as a painting on my wall over this, probably. And that's not saying that this art's bad. That's me saying I enjoy this art more because it feels tasteful and it's not comic style like this one is. And a lot of times I will pick covers like this, but I don't know. Just everything about this, like the glare on the pommel of the sword, and then the glare down here on the sword. The fact that you can see his eye kind of wisping like it is in some, different art styles and animes, and then Death reaching over to try and,
Yeah.
I absolutely love that. I also, can we just say, I love his scythe. It's not a normal scythe.
Yeah,
I love that.
Was it like that in the book?
I don't know. You can find out for yourself.
In the book,
Oh, okay. Well, that's cooler.
This scythe is really cool.
Yeah, that's cooler. Anyways, y'all have a wonderful day, and bye.
We'll see you next time.